morning. Welcome to another episode of Science at Home. I'm Fatin, your resident social distancing scientist from Penang Penang. So, before that, I would like to wish all of you who celebrate Hari Raya. So, selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitiri, maaf zahir dan batin to those who celebrate Hari Raya, and those who does not celebrate Hari Raya, happy holiday. And then today is 16th May, so as we already know, today is also Teachers' Day. So happy Teachers' Day to all teachers who are watching this episode, and also all our teachers out there. So happy Teachers' Day. So yeah, we are going live today, as you know, in conjunction with our PPST program Penggalakan dan Teknologi by our Majlis Pendidikan Negeri Penang. And with us today are the participants of the PPST program who received the PPST, the 8 experiment kit, the Science Education kit with 8 experiments inside. So the materials are enough for 8 experiments, in which we have done a few episodes before this, and then we have 2 more episodes after this week lah. So stay tuned. And if you don't have the kit with you, if you are not a participant of the PPST program, you can get one kit. You can get a kit for yourself lah. You can go to our email. You can email to us at education@teddompinang. And for more information about the kit, you can DM us at our Facebook or also Instagram for further information about this kit. So yeah, you don't have to worry if you don't have the kit, because you can watch the episode or the previous episode, and you can do the next episode together with us. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, so last week, remember we have done Play-Doh for our Mother's Day. So I hope you managed to shape your Play-Doh into something nice and maybe given to your mother for Mother's Day. Yeah, so that is Play-Doh for last week lah. And this week, in conjunction with Raya, we are going to make something that is can dance to Raya song maybe. So we will see lah after this how our dancing wire will looks like, and what the dancing wire can do, and how does the dancing wire work. So after this, we will see all these things. Yeah. Before we start, as you know, we are making a dancing wire. Maybe you have heard before, and maybe you have not heard about this before. But the most important things that you should know about our dancing wire is the dancing wire is also a simple circuit. It is a simple circuit, lita yang ringkas. So a simple circuit looks like it just consists of a few materials lah, not like this one. As you can see in the screen now, this is a more complex circuit. So it consists of a few components, got resistor lah, transistor lah. So our circuit today just consists of just a few materials, which is the battery, the magnet, and also the wire. So it is a simple circuit. And then this is a circuit, sebab dia adalah satu lita, you have to be careful when handling all these things. Because dia adalah satu lita, jadi kita hati-hati semasa kita buat ni semua. Because in a circuit there will be electric current flowing. In a circuit there will be electric current flowing. So as you know, you might get shock when there is electric current. So you need to be careful when making all these things. Jadi sebab kita buat lita, jadi dalam satu lita tu akan ada electric current, arus yang mengalir. Jadi bila ada arus elektrik yang mengalir, kita kena berhati-hati sebab takut terkena renjatan elektrik. So you have to be careful ya. So that's a reminder lah. So during this, be careful. So yeah, the function of an electric circuit is to connect all electric components, like just now I say about resistor, transistor lah. So a circuit will connect all the electronic components together, and then it will allow electric current to flow through it. So that is the function of electric circuit. So when we talk about electricity, so what is electricity? How does electricity produce? So electricity or current is is produced because of moving electron. As you can see the atom here, inside an atom there is nucleus in the middle. The nucleus is in the middle. So inside the nucleus there is photon and also neutron. So the photon and neutron is actually positively charged. But electron, the things around the nucleus is called electron. So electron is negatively charged, and the electron can actually move. The electron can move. The moving electron is the thing that produce electricity. So the electricity is actually the moving electron. Jadi arus elektrik adalah sebenarnya dihasil disebabkan elektron yang bergerak mengelilingi nukleus sesebuah atom. Okay, so that is electricity lah. And then the moving electron will then produce electricity. As you can see the electricity. So yeah, moving electron is the thing that produce electricity. In order for electron to move, it will need energy or power. Untuk elektron bergerak, dia memerlukan tenaga. Jadi, how does the electron get energy? Where does the electron get energy from? So the electron get energy from voltage. Voltage. Yeah, voltage. The electron get energy from voltage. Yeah, voltage. So where do we get the voltage? So that we need a battery, because the battery will provide or will give energy to it will give voltage to the electric current electron, so that the electron can move. So voltage comes from battery. So yeah, moving on. In addition to that, apart from all the electricity, electric circuit, you will also need to know about conductor, insulator. Conductor dan juga penebat. Insulator is a penebat. So what is a conductor? Conductor is actually something, a materials that can conduct electricity. Means that electric current can flow through it. Electric current can flow through a conductor. Arus elektrik boleh mengalir dari bahan conductor. While insulator is a materials that does not allow electricity to flow through it. Insulator atau penebat adalah sesuatu bahan yang tidak membenarkan arus elektrik mengalir melaluinya. So the electric current cannot flow through an insulator. So that is insulator lah. So during the experiment after this, I will explain more about all these things. So before that, you need to know about all these basic things first. So yes, let's move on. Without further ado, let's move on to our experiment. I hope you are ready with all your materials. The thing that we need today is the battery. We have given you a few batteries inside your kit, so you can take out your battery. Please take out your battery. You will need a battery, and then you will also need magnet. Some magnet. You will also need some magnet, and after that, you will also need the copper wire. The copper wire here. Got brown color wire, right? Inside your box, got brown color wire. Take that brown color wire. Dia macam dawai macam tu. So that is the copper wire. This is the copper wire, brown color. So we will need that. And apart from that, we will also need some other things that we have used few times before, like the spoon. We will also need the spoon. And then we will need the scissors. This is to be used later. We will see together what we can do with all these things and also all the battery and whatnot. And then, spoon, scissors, and then the toothpick. I hope you still have your toothpick. If you don't have, it's okay. And after that, you will need the string that we used during our first episode, during our first experiment together, which is bursting worm. So you will need the string. Bisa lagi. Yeah, and yeah, that is all what we need today. That are all the things that we need today. So yeah, I hope you are ready with all your materials. You don't have to take water today. Not like so yeah, these are all the materials that we need. Okay, I hope you are ready with all the materials. So if so, then we can move to the first step, yeah? Okay. So let's move on to the first step of our experiment today, what we can do with it. So I will put this aside first, and I will focus on my battery, my magnet, and also the wire. And then the first step is take your copper wire and shape it into an apple shape or heart shape like that lah. Shape it, bentuk macam bentuk hati ataupun bentuk apple. So like this, you can see in the screen. Shape it into a heart shape or an apple shape like that. You can make other shape as well after this. I will let you know. So yeah, now we have our heart shape or apple shape copper wire, and then after that, take your battery, ambil satu battery, take your battery, put on your table, and then after that, put your copper wire attached to the positive side of the battery. As you know, the battery has negative side. Negative side is the flat side, and then positive side is the one with knot on top. So put the copper wire on the positive side of the battery and see what happens. Is there anything interesting happen? Mine no lah. Mine nothing happen. Is there anything happen? Does the wire move ke? Is there anything happen? Yeah, I think no. So you will not be able to see anything. You will not be able to see anything special now because the circuit is not completed yet. Remember, the thing that we are making today is a circuit, simple circuit. So now with just the battery and also the wire, the circuit is not completed yet. So there's nothing happen. Now let's take our battery. Let's take our copper wire, our magnet. Now we will take our magnet and then put on our table and then put the battery on top of the magnet. So that the negative side, the flat side of the battery attached with the magnet. Pastikan bahagian bateri yang negatif ataupun yang bahagian yang itu bertemu dengan magnet. So it will become like that lah in the scheme you saw just now, right? So after you have attached your battery to your magnet, then put your copper wire on top of the positive side of the battery, and then see what happens. Is there something interesting? If you didn't see anything happen, that's because your wire did not touch with the magnet. Make sure that your wire touch the magnet. Make sure your wire touch the magnet so that you can see your wire spin. Like in the screen now, you can see that the wire spin. And then in my camera also you will be able to see lah that my wire spin, my copper wire spin. So yeah, we also include some music together with the video, with the dancing wire so that it can dance to our Raya song. Yeah, so do you get to see your wire spin? Correctly, your wire will spin like this lah. If you did correctly, your wire will spin like this. Okay. You can also make a shape. You can also shape your wire differently. So this is how your wire will looks like. It will spin. Then you can pasang lagu raya. You can turn on your radio for lagu raya. Then you can see that the wire dance to the Raya song. The wire dance to the Raya song. Okay, so that is our dancing wire. You can see now the wire dance. And in the banner before this, you might be able to see that the wire coil, the wire coil. That's because that shape is quite hard to make, and it's quite hard to work lah. So that I modify them into a serious shape like this, so that it's easier for you to get the things work, to get the wire dance. You can also customize the wire yourself after this. You can make other shape. Boleh buat bentuk lain selepas ni. Kalau nak buat heart shape ataupun apple shape ni, boleh buat shape lain juga, boleh buat bentuk lain juga untuk tengok wire bergerak. Boleh buat coil, you can make coil, then see it spin like that. Yeah. So this one you can try yourself after this. So yeah, let me explain a little bit to you about what happened here. So remember, during the first step just now, we put only the wire and the battery, but there is nothing happen. There is nothing interesting happen. Why does that happen? I have also mentioned before this. It's because the circuit is not completed. The circuit is not completed with just the battery and also wire. Then, because the circuit is not completed, there is no electric current flowing. And the circuit is not completed, there is no electric current flowing. So you will not be able to see the wire dance. However, after I have attached the magnet with the battery, after I have attached the magnet with the battery, the wire get to move. The wire get to move because now our circuit is completed. Lita sudah lengkap sekarang sebab kita letakkan magnet, bateri dan juga wire. Sebelum ni kita cuma letak magnet dan juga bateri. Jadi dua tu saja cukup untuk melengkapi lita tersebut. Jadi tak ada electric current, tak ada arus elektrik yang mengalir. Sebab itulah wire tu tak bergerak. So then now we are able to see the wire spin because the electric circuit is completed. There are electric currents flowing through the circuit now. Okay, the things that we are making today, this thing, apart from the fancy name dancing wire, it also has another name, which is homopolar motor. Homopolar motor. Yeah, homopolar motor. So the other name of the dancing wire is homopolar motor. And homopolar motor is actually one of the simplest electric motor. It is one of the simplest electric motor. And they use electromagnetism to support motion. Maksudnya dia menggunakan electromagnetism untuk menghasilkan pergerakan lah. If you want to know more about electromagnet, you can watch our previous episode of Science at Home. The title is Electromagnet. You can go to our Science at Home playlist. Then you can find the episode called Electromagnet. So there you can learn more about electromagnet. And we also did another interesting experiment about electromagnet in that episode. Okay, so don't forget to check that out, yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and share to your friends lah. And then, homopolar motor. This homopolar motor can also be explained by something that is called Lorentz force. Lorentz force. This might not be very familiar to you. This might be quite a foreign word for you. But let you know that this homopolar motor is also related to Lorentz force. Lorentz force is a type of force. It's a force it's caused by perpendicular electric currents and magnetic field. Then it causes the rotation lah. Means that the rotation here can be explained by a force called Lorentz force. And Lorentz force is when electric current is perpendicular with magnetic field. Then that is why the wire spin. Jadi apa yang berlaku dengan homopolar motor kita hari ini ataupun dancing wire kita hari ini adalah disebabkan satu daya dikenai sebagai Lorentz force. Lorentz force ni adalah di mana apabila arus elektrik dia selari dengan magnetic field, medan magnet, dia selari dengan medan magnet dan dia menyebabkan putaran ataupun pusingan, contohnya pusingan wire ni lah, and in this case it's the copper wire that spin. So that is Lorentz force lah. Lorentz force is the thing that make this wire spin. And the wire that we use today is also a special wire, the copper wire. Copper, you have not heard about this word before, so copper wire. So the materials that make the wire is called copper. And yeah, the copper is also a conductor. Conductor means that it can allow electric current to pass through it, to flow through it. So that is why there is electric current flowing, and then the wire because the copper wire here is a conductor. It can allow electric current to pass through it. Yeah, and in Malay, copper is called cuprum. And then, yeah, electricity can move from one end of the battery with the wire here. These are all connected together. And the electricity can move through the magnet and yeah, from the battery to one end of the copper wire, and then it can move through the magnet to the negative side of the battery here. So it creates a force, and that is why the wire spin. So yeah, example of electric conductors, apart from the copper wire, there are also other things that is a conductor of electric, like the iron. Yeah, not that iron, not that we used to iron baju, no, not it's iron, besi. So yeah, besi, like the screw, or also nail, paku, screw, all those things are made from iron, besi, iron. Like Iron Man, the shield of Iron Man, they are also made from irons, besi. So that is why he is called Iron Man. So yeah, and then apart from the wire, we also have a battery right inside our circuit. We also use the battery. So as I said just now, the battery will provide voltage. I will provide power to the electric circuit lah, so that the electron can move, then electric current can flow. Okay. Are you yeah? We wonder if we replace the copper wire with something else, is there anything will happen? Will there something happen? Maybe if we replace with iron, maybe something happen lah. But if you replace something, and if you replace the copper wire with an insulator, there might be nothing happen because the insulator will not allow electric current to pass through it. If you put an insulator in your simple circuit here, no electric current flowing, then the circuit is not completed, and then there is nothing will happen lah, no electric current flowing. Yeah, and we have also used our magnet. Now we are going to test something. You can get your spoon, your scissors, and then your toothpick, and also your string with you. You are going to test something because in our experiment just now we have included the magnet. What is the function of magnet, right? So the magnet provides the electromagnetic power lah. So it does help in completing the circuit. Okay. Yeah, as you know, magnet can pull certain things and it cannot pull some other things. And now we are going to see what are the things that the magnet can pull and what are the things that the magnet cannot pull. So from your kit, please take all these materials and we will see which among these can the magnet pull. So the first one we will try with our spoon. So the first one we will try with spoon. So let's see if the magnet can be pulled, if the spoon can be pulled by the magnet. So you can put your spoon near the magnet and then see what happens. So as you can see in your screen, the magnet should actually stick to the spoon, because spoon is made of metal. Metal is the thing that can be pulled by the magnet. So the magnet can pull the spoon. Yeah. And then the next one, we have the scissors. So now try to put your scissors close to your magnet and see what happens. Yeah. So the magnet should actually attach or be pulled with the scissors lah, the blade of the scissors. When I say the blade of the scissors means the front part here, the blade can be pulled by the scissors, by the magnet. But if you have the back part of the scissors, the handle of the scissors, which is plastic, the magnet cannot pull it. The magnet cannot pull it because the handle is made of plastic. Okay, let's move on to the next thing, which is the toothpick. Put your toothpick close to your magnet and see if it can pull by the magnet. You should not be able to pull up. The magnet should not be able to pull the toothpick because the toothpick is not made from metal. It's made of wood. So wood can be pulled by a magnet. And then last but not least, this one I think you know already because of the handle of the scissors just now. So as you know, the string is plastic. If you put close to the magnet like this, the magnet will not be able to pull the string because the string is a plastic. It's made of plastic. Yep. So after this, we have tested the magnet lah, all the things that can be pulled by the magnet. And remember, the magnet has two poles, the north pole and also the south pole. And then same pole will repel each other, and then different pole will be attracted to each other. Kutub yang sama akan menolak satu sama lain, and then kutub yang berbeza akan menarik satu sama lain. So that is the properties of magnet lah. So after this, after we have done this, you can try this experiment yourself. You can use maybe a bigger battery or smaller battery, the AAA battery. So now we use the AA battery. At least you can use the AAA battery or a bigger battery, and then you can see does the wire move faster or slower, or you can check that out lah. You can try yourself. And maybe you can also try using more magnets or just one piece of magnet. You can try that after this. Changes the difference. Okay. So let's have a quick recap on what we have learned today. So yeah, the thing that we are making today is a simple circuit, satu litar yang ringkas. And in order for the simple to be completed, there must be electric currents to flow through it lah. And we have to have a battery for the voltage, and we need to have the magnet, and we also need the wire for the electric current to flow. And the wire must be a conductor. Conductor means something that can allow electric current to flow through it. And insulator is something that does not allow electric current to flow through it, like the wood here, the toothpick here, the plastic here, they are all insulated. And yeah, we have also learned about magnet just now. Magnet has two poles, and then there are things that can be pulled by the magnet, like the things that are made from metal like this. And so there are things that cannot be pulled by magnet, like wood and also plastic. Okay, so that is all for today. I hope you have learned something from this episode. And if you would like to purchase the Science at Home Education Kit with 8 experiments inside it, you can check the description down below. You can email us at education@Penang to buy the kit. And then for further information, you can PM us in our Facebook and also Instagram for further information. And we can send the materials, the experiments materials right to your doorstep. Yeah. So yeah, don't forget to share this video and also subscribe to my channel. So I'll see you next week with more interesting experiment. We'll see what we are making to in the next episode next week. So yeah, see you again next time. See you again next week. Selamat Hari Raya.